Oh no!
Hello.
I was so worried. Oh,
Hello, happy Monday. It's the thing. It's the thing that we're doing that we do on Mondays, where we play the games that we didn't prepare for, or specifically that I didn't prepare for. You guys have prepared for it a little bit because you have character sheets and shit.
Could you imagine?
Could you imagine? Nurse Wiggles, Monkey Man, what's up? Katie Ock, thanks for stopping by if you're still around. Man, what a week. What a day. I don't know about anybody else, but I am just like constantly short of breath. That might be the pending heart attack / panic attack that I'm basically having constantly.
Oh no.
The ad says it's still running for 20 more seconds. Fuck, the timing on this is all kinds of wrong. I gotta fix that at some point.
There's no ad.
Okay.
Yes, there's an ad. Just kidding.
Yeah, well, it'll be done in like 10 seconds. So to the subscribers out there, welcome, hello. And Twitch, what is it? Twitch, not Prime, Twitch Plus, Twitch Battery, Twitch,
It's
whatever.
Prime.
The thing that
It's
allows you
Prime.
to, the thing that allows you to not see ads anywhere on Twitch, Twitch Premium, whatever. Anyway, hello and welcome to the U.N.P.R.E.P.A.R.E.D, the Monday show here on Playotic, where we played Pathfinder 2nd Edition.
Woo.
And we do an adventure of which I've never read before. This is my natural voice. I've always spoken like this.
No one's finally revealed his true
Sounds
self to
correct.
I am no longer masking. I feel comfortable around you all for you to hear my true voice.
And it's me, Professor Doofus.
A platypus? Parry the platypus! Excellent.
I had a tragic backstory. When I was born, my parents didn't even show up.
What's up, Kaylee?
Not even your mother?
Hey.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Yep, correct.
We were going over a little bit of a recap for Aaron since he wasn't here last week. I still haven't fixed the overlay. I apologize. You all are level 5. We touched briefly on the letter that Skidum wrote to Henry Folsom. We touched briefly on Jerry, the slime mold that you all encountered last week. Skidum, would you like to kind of give a general recap from your point of view about what happened?
Like,
Someone just show him the stand highlights. I guess let's start with this. Why did we go into the cave? What was the original? Oh, there was fungus.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So you met. You were hired by an NPC.
Quietly while you guys go into this step.
Skidum will like adjust his little necktie that he's put on and look over at Valgor and say, "Well, it started all when my tea had gone cold. I began wondering why."
Hold on, Skim. Let me
Why?
explain something. He's got a British accent now, Valgor.
Hey, boss, just let the man work. I'm gonna roll with the punches as they come. Continue,
Yes,
my good
but
sir.
I wandered so much that I
no.
couldn't quite get out of bed at all. But, even if I could, I'll be gray, for there was Henry Folsom and worm pictures all upon our walls, and it got me to thinking about you and your relationship. So I went over and I wrote him a letter about Henry Folsom and how he was not calling you, and how you sent him 2 letters back in autumn, but he must not have got them. And I told him that you were sympathizing with him about his Uncle Ronnie, and then there was a back and forth for a while, but alas, I never heard back from Henry Folsom because some reason all 3 of these letters happened at the exact same time, so I was somehow expecting Henry Folsom to respond to them as I'm handing you all 3 letters now for the first time.
I'm presuming he still ain't called or wrote.
I mean, it's been like 2 minutes, like 60 seconds at the most. Okay.
Yeah, the response is the third verse to
But
Eminem's
I
Stand.
hope you have a chance. I ain't
yeah,
mad. I just think it's fucked up how he stole my worm part.
He did respond, that's right.
Nurse Wiggles, please don't read it again.
He did respond. He talked to Henry Folsom did respond to you, Valgor. Again, I just handed you these letters, and I'm also handing you a letter from Henry Folsom.
Oh,
that talks
my
about-
God. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Skidum.
Talks about how he meant to write you sooner, and that he heard that you were pregnant now, and that he
What?
was really flattered that you would call your daughter Henry Folsom. And
What?
that, yes. He was sorry that he didn't see you at the last Worm show, because he must have missed you.
I missed him with my bullet.
Yeah, that's it. That's the letters I hand you.
I'm trying to remember. So the NPC's name was Uwu, right? I mean, it wasn't really, but that's what
I
it
kept
became.
calling him Uwu, and he told me to shut up.
Yeah.
As long as
so-
you have this British accent, Skidum, I will be referring to you as Mr. Skidum.
I am learning
Actually-
now.
I have a question, because we were talking about this the other day when we were going to get dinner. Skidum won with Linda now. Is this a mechanical thing that your class has, or is this just a thing you're doing?
Wait, might I ask which thing you are
Where
incurring?
you're, for lack of better terms, and I don't mean to be disrespectful here if this isn't what's going
Sure.
on, but for lack
I
of better
feel
terms,
deeply disrespected.
your split personality, where you shift between Linda and now Sir Skidum.
Oh, okay. So the Skidum that you all knew and loved from before, with all of the nipples and stuff, that is still the Skidum. I have just now suddenly somehow I feel like I have gone from a 4 to a 5 in here, and I have gotten extra learned in society and manners, and I am an expert now with my 20 intelligence and my plus 18 to society. So I had to learn to speak right. And now this Linda thing you ask of, omnipotent voice in my head. No, I just have a spell that lets me turn into a humanoid form of my choosing. So I just have to expend a spell slot to make myself look like Linda. As far as did I actually absolve Linda, that's relative. What is Linda? And
What
what
is
is
Linda?
Skidum? So Skidum believes it to be true.
I want to say the +1 from your normal voice to this nice gentlemanly voice is doing a lot of heavy fucking lifting right now.
Really is. From
I didn't know
a 4 to a 5.
I didn't know the gap from 4 to 5 was such a fucking valley.
Yeah, the curve, I swear.
Yeah, it's an
Who knew?
exponential
It's-
graph you see.
Hey, what's that word we learned recently, Nolan?
Curvilinear.
Curvilinear.
Oh.
We found a street named that.
Curvilinear street or drive or road or whatever. And it is, in fact, curvilinear. We are, as a general reminder, we're in the because we didn't have our resident knowledge lore expert last week.
We were
so
so lost.
We were so lost, but we are we are in the Blackwood swamp just outside of Casimir, where the Pathfinder Society has actually set up a field camp to research some old Aslanti ruins. There's a couple of different factions around here. You all worked last week for who was it? It was the Wheel something, the Verdant Wheel. That's who Uwu was associated with, and he asked you, "Hey, there's some fungus in these caverns.
Some fungus among us.
Some mushrooms. They should be safe. There shouldn't be any creatures in there. Please go in there and remove them and catalog everything you see, because they shouldn't be anything in there. There's the fungus among us. That's right." And so you went into the caves and you removed you found several variety of mushroom and you removed them from the cave. You found the slime mold. You sort of befriended it just because Skidum Linda, Skinda annoyed him so greatly.
Lit 'em tit 'em.
Lit 'em tit 'em. And so when you came out of the cave and you finished your quest with Uwu, Valgor was actually speaking to a gentleman named Valaise of the Radiant Oath. Now, Valgor, I'm sure you know everything about this, but I'm sure you would like to explain the bounty to your fellow party members here, or shall I?
Of course I would love to. Actually, I think I will. But just as a sort of plan B, maybe we should say it at the same time.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
I am Valis Durant. Please come in. Thank you for responding.
Come on over.
It's a very, very long block of text. I don't think we can hold this.
I don't know.
I'm
Corporate
just gonna
can't
open
find
my
the
mouth
difference.
and I'll close it when you're done.
Yeah.
Quick, someone screenshot that and put a dick in his mouth.
Oh no!
He's air dicking it.
I got that. Oh, I'm just putting that in
Was
my
that the
personal.
grapefruit technique I just saw?
That's right.
As you know, he's actually, I've never read this before, but let's go for it. I'm Valis Durant. Please come in. Thank you for let's do it this way. We're gonna go back in time. Valgor was like, I don't know, maybe you found a hot dog on the ground or something, and we looked up. You all were already in the cave. And then so this guy walks over and is like,
Quit
hello.
licking the floor! Sorry.
Don't tell me what to fucking do!
He's been licking the floor for 5 fucking minutes!
So that's what happened, though.
Who,
I
Valgor?
ate a bunch of mushrooms on Skidum's advice.
Yeah.
And I've been tripping balls outside the cave for a little while.
And while you're licking the floor, hi, I'm Valis Durant. The Pathfinder Society is, and you're just like, the Pathfinder Society is facing a unique challenge. Our members are eager to uncover the secrets of these ruins, but an agent of the Aspis Consortium has been sabotaging our efforts. Time and again, we've been at odds with the Aspis Consortium. The Radiant Oath faction, of which I'm the leader, of course, I'm sure you're aware, is willing to forgive their transgressions and offer protection if they agree to cease their efforts to thwart us. We believe many dangers lurk in these ruins, especially in the sewers, where the saboteur is hiding. I'm less worried about the sabotage than the safety of the individual behind it. No one deserves to die down there. Unfortunately, this saboteur is wary of the society. Please don't advertise your connection with us as you seek them out. Once you're able to build a rapport, let them know that redemption is possible if they wish it, and get them to safety. Did you get all that? I'm gonna assume that's a yes. Oh look, here come your friends now.
Oh yes. Yeah, some letters for you.
These
you like?
multicolored people behind me are my posse, Mr. Unicorn.
Oh please, don't call me. That's my father.
Oh, all right, Mrs. Unicorn. Hey guys,
No.
you might want to talk to him while I throw up real quick. Okay, he got a job for us, but we gotta be on the hush hush about it. I thought I got that much. I'll tell you about the Aspis Consortium in a fucking second.
I think he enjoyed the mushrooms. Yes.
Why does your accent keep getting more and more like that? It's like every day it changes and it's more sophisticated, and I'm supposed to be the
yes.
sophisticated one. And you're like, bip bip cheerio, peace off. What the fuck?
I've learned. I've studied.
What have you learned?
Yes.
Damn, he's got a point, boss. He's got a point. He said yes. What are you gonna do?
He tried to kill me.
Oh, wait.
I did what? Did I?
Did you push me into Jerry?
Yes,
I don't
that's
know.
right. I did.
Have you seen the apple juice in that fancy glass you got there? It doesn't sound like
That
the guy
apple
tried to
juice
kill
has
you.
head on it. That must be Shanpagan.
Yeah, but
yes.
I mean, he's holding it very refined.
He doesn't have his pinky out. That does not mean that. There we go. Now, oh,
Oh, that's really. No, it's even burger.
Oh.
Even burger.
Yes.
Who the fuck
I
is
trust
this?
him.
Nah.
Oh, well, this is the head of the Radiant Oath, one of them factions that the Pathfinders like so much. He's a sort of, what do you call it? Back in the day, we used to call him a sort of a paladin, but yeah, he's just your average do-gooder, sort of.
But what happened to Jerry?
Jerry
Who the
went back
fuck
to
is
his
that?
fucking wife.
But
Who
why?
the fuck is Jerry?
Could we not get
Jerry's
Jerry
our
back
slime
here?
mold friend that fucking this asshole pushed me into.
Ah, yes, tit for tat, you threw me into a pit.
That
if you
was
remember that.
like a while ago.
Ah, yes, yes, a mouse never forgets his grudges.
Fucking shit.
Mr. Skidum and Voss, let's make up, okay? I want you to apologize for pushing Voss into a slime, and Voss, I want you to apologize to Skidum for pushing him into a pit.
No.
Well, there we go. We're all back together now.
Cheers, I'm happy we did it.
Yeah, yeah.
Drink your stupid piss shit in your cup and
All right, guys, listen. Pull it together. We got a new job in front of us now.
Is this guy just standing here like
Yeah, that's what I'm
he's just
trying to fucking talk
He's
to
just
him.
like full NPC mode, just like.
is he T-posing?
I push his arms back down and wake him up. hey, get him. Get back here. Get back here. I know we're fucking around.
Please, thank you for responding to my request. The Pathfinder Society is facing a unique challenge. Our members are eager to uncover the
Great. Oh,
Renegade
actually,
option.
I forgot the. Oh. I fucking nailed it. Wait, I'm gonna hit the back arrow a couple times to get to the relevant information about the person who's trapped.
Time and again, we've been at odds with the Aspis Consortium. The Radiant Oath faction, of which I'm the leader, is willing to forgive their transgressions and offer protection if they agree to cease their efforts to thwart us. We believe many dangers lurk in these ruins, especially in the sewers where the saboteur is hiding. I'm less worried about the sabotage than the safety of the individual behind it. No one deserves to die down there. Unfortunately, this saboteur is wary of the society. Please don't advertise your connection with us as you seek them out. Once you're able to build rapport, let them know redemption is possible if they wish it, and get them to safety.
Heard that. Search and rescue mission, but we can't tell the folks that we're with the Radiant Heart. Or sorry, the Radiant Oath.
Yes.
So now, do you folks know what the Aspis Consortium is?
No.
Well, it's an unscrupulous. Thank you for asking. It's a group of unscrupulous and highly competitive mercantile organizations that have banded together to make gold in heaps as best they can. Damned be the consequences. Okay. Consequences, by the way, is my cousin, so watch out for him.
Wow, that is amazing.
Yeah, Consequences is incredible.
Do you know someone named Truce?
Yeah, but she's a mess. Yes, so that's the Aspis Consortium. They're basically just the who are those guys from Faerun in Baldur's Gate 3 with the beholder jar? You guys know what I'm talking about, right?
Is it like a
The beholder
beholder
jar.
in
Wait,
like cum?
No, it's not Shutterfly
why not?
the Beholder.
But could it be?
Stuck in a jar. You foul, disgusting thing for bringing that up at this moment.
Did you see somebody cosplay that?
No. Oh no. Nurse Miggles doesn't like this NPC, so Nurse Miggles, would you like me to roll a perception check against our new guy?
You know what? Go ahead and do it.
Someone has burning hands.
20. It's either 27 or
that's-
29.
You
I don't know if that
see,
changes anything.
like,
It's 28.
next to Valet, like this almost ethereal menu appear, and there seems to be some pre-selected dialogue options. There's 4 options. There's where can we find this person? Why does the saboteur distrust the Pathfinder Society? What might tempt the saboteur to join your side? And what dangers can we expect in the sewers?
I grab Voss, I grab you right like the top of your head and just like make you look towards the ethereal menu, and then I'll do the same to Skidum.
Do we see this?
Roll a perception.
Oh my god.
Or what did you roll? An insight? Or what did you roll?
Insight is perception. And
Okay, yeah, roll perception.
Plus 8, so
Dirty 20.
32.
32?
Yeah.
Wait,
Skidum
22,
sees it,
sorry,
Voss
22,
doesn't.
22.
22. Okay, no,
Yes, 22.
Valgor, you're the only one that sees it.
Oh, so
Guys,
what
I
are you
think
making me look at?
I think I'm still tripping on these shrooms. I'm just gonna reach out and touch the why would they not trust the Pathfinder Society, but
I believe they think we want revenge, or that we're
Holy
as cutthroat and underhanded as their current employer. Of course, nothing could be further than the truth.
Do we hear this?
He does, yeah, he says it out loud.
Okay. So, well, what is happening with him?
I think I'm developing my psychic powers right now. What do you guys want to know next? What dangers we could find down in the sewers, or
What might tempt him to join your side,
might
or
tempt-
where can you find him?
great, yeah, what dangers are in the sewers, or what we can do to tempt him to join us.
Are you?
Just roll with it, Mr. Skittle.
What about the dangers in the sewers? Let's ask that
Click.
question.
It seems smart.
There are
yes.
all kinds of predators in these parts, and more so the further you get from our camp. Do your best to stay in parts of the sewer with chalk markings that indicate our agents have mapped them. The unexplored tunnels may have unknown dangers.
Ty, I love that shit.
Unknown dangers.
What
Yes,
can I
one-
do to entreat him to my side?
The ruins
Renegade.
are dangerous enough that an offer of protection may be enough to sway them. Learning more about them might help you determine what else they need, however.
See a
Yeah.
new dialogue option. It's got like little hearts behind it. You know, I hit that one.
Oh, I'm flattered, but however, I must turn down your offer for tea and cocoa before I'm allergic to both.
Who said that it was tea and cocoa?
Stupid. Ruined my I'm locked out of that fucking option now.
It's Valgor. It's okay. It's okay, my friend.
I've always been shit at Hitomi games.
Never forget that forks are merely just tiny tridents of sophistication. You can try again.
Wow. Skidum, that was a pearl of wisdom found right from the mother clam of the ocean.
My mother was clam,
Taking
yes.
crazy pills.
Awesome. Come on,
What?
man.
My hands are on fire.
Yeah, they're always on fire. Shut up and tell me when something's new.
Oh, true. But now I can make a little bird.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
All right.
like
Last
birds.
dialogue option.
With a chagrined expression, Vlay says, "They ran away before our agents could get close. I can show you the entry to the sewer and point you in the direction of the ruins, but you may need to do a bit of searching."
The runes.
All right. Take us to the ruins then. We'll smoke them out from there.
Let's see. Does anybody have a mercantile lore? Or would
I
like to
do.
perform a... Ooh.
I have
You can
also
also-
world lore.
Well, that's right.
It says mercantile.
Oh,
you can
fuck
also...
that.
let
does
me
it-
fucking ask the question! God damn it!
Thank you.
You don't even know what I'm asking!
Fair enough. Fair enough. What about farm lore though?
Where's the stop stream button? You can make a mercantile lore check or a society check, and I will give you insight about the saboteur's motivations. Just give me your relevant bonus and who's making it, and I will roll it for you.
Oh, mine is plus 11.
Plus 11. Mr. Skidum. The Aspis Consortium is a trade conglomerate known for its underhanded and unethical ways of obtaining goods and artifacts and creating demand for them. Its members tend to have no loyalties to governments or individuals other than its leaders.
I'll relay this, yes. As I hold my pinky out, I've discovered the secret to civility. Do this.
There you go. Okay.
Do this.
Okay.
And then I'll relay everything. Yes, that's what it's for. No, not that. You pick and flick. Don't pick and eat.
What?
That's the difference between level 4 and level 5.
Oh my god.
Pick to flick,
I
not
didn't
pick to
do
eat.
it. I didn't do it.
Holy shit.
I don't know why you're saying that to me, because I didn't do it.
Well, it's all right.
I know it's all right.
Picking
'cause
your
I
nose
didn't-
is much like a stack of pancakes, right? It's only
I wouldn't
stays
know.
together with the right amount of syrup.
Voss, you get an illusory sticker sheet, which has 5 illusion stickers that are basically any of our emojis. Would you like to grab this sticker sheet?
Yeah, I'm gonna put them all on me.
Yeah,
he's being stupid.
as you grab the sticker sheet, it becomes immediately obvious that it's an illusion.
Fuck!
Nice. Get fucked.
Ooh, stickers! Fuck!
Peace!
Piss!
Oh, the
he's-
Zentarum. The Aspis Consortium is essentially the Zentarum from Faerun.
Ah, okay.
And that's who we're helping.
No, so there's
no.
an agent of the Aspium.
That's
That place, people.
Aspis
Asgardians.
Consortium.
Yes,
the Aspium
there's an
Consortium.
agent of them within the ruins, and this
right.
this person, Valet, has asked you to go find them and remove them from there, and basically offer them not retribution. That's harsh justice. Reconciliation, because they, regardless of what they may be standing for, nobody deserves to die down there. So they're basically like, hey, go get them. We'll offer them, peace if they come. We're tired of them, sabotaging our efforts to search down here. Right. So he leads you a little too fast for a walk and a little too slow for a run, all the way to a rusted metal grate, which marks the entrance to the
I'll rub my
sewers.
hands together, and then I'll get up on my horse, and then I'll ride ahead, and I'll get off, and I'll hit /dance, and I'll dance for a little bit. And then when it gets out, I'll rub my hands together and get on my horse and I'll ride ahead.
Perfect. He doesn't seem to question it at all. Every now and again, he makes like a sharp turn around seemingly no, whatchamacallit.
Did Valgor say you're taking off on a horse?
Yeah. I have to rub my hands together for a second before it poofs underneath me.
Yeah, 1.5 seconds as a matter of fact, I think.
I'll look at Voss. Well, do you want to take off on horseback as well?
I activate my burning jets and just zoom away from Skiddo.
Okay.
She had
Well,
to
I'll
get that
turn-
mountain molten core, I'm pretty sure.
Turn in. I'm gonna. What's this spell? Fuck it. I'm gonna keep up with everybody. I'm gonna cast animal or insect form, and I can't. Okay, yeah, it's good because I can't turn into a horse. I can turn into a very large bug, in which I'm going
Oh, I thought
to
you were
do.
going to turn into a normal-sized bug and become very slow.
But he thinks
what are
he's
you
really
doing?
fast.
I am
You
turning
want to take off?
into
Yeah, give me a second.
a giant mantis. That's what I'm going to be.
Oh.
That lasts for 1 minute. About 60 seconds later, I'm gonna pop back up into Skidum and just start running.
Is fucking 4D chess level use of spell slots over here.
Honestly, it's like a 20-foot walk. It's just like
We have to turn and it's there.
what's up, C-Cat?
BB, I love you.
Where were we? So the entrance to the sewers has been already cleared of the overgrowth, and it's easy to shift aside. 10 feet below the metal grate, the rocky bottom of the sewer tunnel is slick with moisture and algae. The tunnel itself is about 8 feet tall and 5 feet wide and seems to be hewn out of the stone itself, though in some places rotting wooden supports fall away from the ceilings and walls. With no raised maintenance walkways, you must step carefully across the slick stone. There, once into the temple, find the shrine of the silver monkey and assemble it, but beware of the temple guards.
I've always wanted to be on this show, so I am so down.
Blue barracudas!
Sorry, just as I was reading that,
it's a temple guardian! I blow his fucking brains out.
You know they filmed the whole season of that in a day?
No way.
Yeah.
That's
that
why
makes sense,
everybody
like-
looks so, exhausted and why they can't put together a fucking 3-piece shrine of a monkey. Except where otherwise noted, the sewers are uneven ground and require an acrobatics check to balance.
Wow.
Yes.
Who'd have thought?
Yeah, you
Check
drop
your
down at the junction between a north-south and east-west channel. Chalk markings on the wall denote the cardinal directions, along with a seemingly random sequence of numbers and an arrow pointing east. A mess of humanoid footprints show the grate has served as an entryway for others. Please make a survival check to track.
Easy. I'm gonna hunt prey at this time so that I can get the bonus for survival checks for tracking them.
Hell yeah.
Right? Yeah, that's gonna be like a 32.
Oh yeah, you can easily tell. Well, actually, let me read this again. With a successful survival check to track, a PC discovers tracks leading... Oh, so you discover that there are tracks leading down the northbound, westbound, and eastbound passages, so no need to go down the south passage.
I pointed out to the team, and Valgor was just saying, watch out for these Taldor sewers. These sewers were probably made long, long ago, back before the whole revolution of Cheliax and whatnot. So all these places we're going to be hunting and delving in here today are probably going to be left over for at least 100 years.
I feel like you just made that up.
Not true. Shut up. Shut up.
Okay.
I Googled it. I Wikipedia'd it.
Do we have a Google?
As you're discussing
He
this,
sounds so
Valet, who's
sincere.
standing behind you, just kind of momentarily T-poses and then fades out as if he returned to his spawn point.
Yeah, he instanced back to the, to the cave.
I don't like that.
Honestly,
Well,
why
you-
have I never done NPCs with chat options before? That solves so many problems.
Yeah.
It sure does.
We're getting closer and closer to just playing World of Warcraft out of date.
Honestly, are you Horde or Alliance?
There's only one
Clearly,
correct
I am
answer to that.
Horde.
Because you're an orc.
Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Would you like to go down the east, north, or west passage? I mean, you could go down the south passage, but there's no tracks going down there.
Did you say we had to be careful of something, Valgor?
Yeah, these tunnels are just old as hell, so who knows what's going to be down here. God told us that there's, obviously there's traps, like the saboteurs have been setting traps and trying to stop people from getting to them, so that's the main thing. But for the parts of the tunnel that haven't been explored, there could be unknown dangers inside of them.
Well,
Like
we must
grass.
be...
Slime mold's named
Yes.
Jerry that Skinder likes to push people into.
Voss, I don't know what you're talking about or who you're talking about, and they're not here anymore.
Do you
So
not are you talking about Jerry or Skinder? Which one do you not know?
Jerry, I know Skinder.
Jerry has a wife
and
and
it scares
kids,
me.
and he's
Skinder can
super
be here.
friendly, and he's a slime mold.
Okay, that's all I can say is okay.
Yeah, it's easy to understand what you're not getting.
North, east, or west?
Let's go.
Go.
Let's start from
Skidum, what's up?
Did you know a fart is just your body clapping for the
Jesus
meal?
fucking Christ.
Some just applaud more enthusiastically than
I
others.
go down the west passage.
I follow him.
Yeah, Skidum's alone.
Oh no, I'm going to.
Okay.
Get fucked.
Damn it. I thought we'd get away just this once.
No.
No, you can never escape.
No.
No.
No. Oh no.
The westbound passage travels about 100 feet before turning north, and an aqua glow spills around the corner. This direction boasts the most tracks. Once it turns north, the passageway's ceiling is covered in groups of tiny lights. Closer inspection shows they're insects, and the dots on the walls and ceilings of this passage illuminating the tunnel. And they dot. Sorry, the walls and ceiling of the passage, illuminating the tunnel with dim light. Anybody who would like to make a nature check, cave lore, or insect lore may do so. Just let me know your bonus.
I look at Skidum.
I can turn into a bug. Can I get any kind of pose?
You were a bug the most recently.
Are you gonna look at Valgor in the eye and go, "Would you love me if I were a worm?" And then morph into a worm?
Without hesitation, Valgor would say, yes, I would love you both more if you were worms.
We'll figure that out later.
I would love you more if you were worms.
Okay. We'll figure this out later. You want me to do what now? See if I know something about some bugs?
Yeah, you may perform a nature, cave lore, or insect lore check. Just let me know your bonuses.
Do you have? I have nature, but I don't have the other two guys. Does anybody have the? Does anybody here have fucking insect lore?
No, I don't know shit about bugs.
I don't know about bugs.
No,
Bugs.
shrimps is bugs.
Yeah.
Shrimps is bugs. Yes.
I have underworld lore, like underwear.
You might know a lot from land or sea, but you don't know enough about these bees. They pollinate plants and help you too, giving you their delicious goo.
Is that what you say to Ron Perlman?
Yeah. B-rap.
B-rap, brap.
That's right. I'm a B-boy, and not just one sentence.
Oh, shit.
Did you drop your champagne?
I did. That's a thing that happened.
Is it really full of champagne, or is it one of those fake champagne glasses?
No.
Okay. Oh,
Who rolled what now?
I didn't roll anything.
Well, no. You remember, no one's supposed to roll, so
you
just
said
give them your
you're
bonus.
supposed to roll, right? I have a +8 to nature, if that's just what you're asking.
Go for it,
Alright.
Skidum.
And I'm gonna sniff around.
Can I try to aid Skidum?
Yeah, how would you like to aid him? Or how would that work mechanically? Sorry, I'm not...
You would roll my nature skill, and if I get a 15 or better, it's a +1. If I get a 20, if I get a crit success, so 25 or better, it's a +2.
Gotcha.
And I have a +7.
Skidum, he seems to have found something.
Right.
And you're trying to, like... You know how, like, when you're trying to lead a toddler to, like, the answer? Like, they've got the square, and they've got the square peg, and they're, like, you know, trying to put it into, like, the triangle hole, and you're like, no, what does that shape look like? You know, and you're just trying to not just do it for them and give them
I have
the answer.
a 20 intelligence, thank you, Skitimus. It's very smart.
I didn't say you were dumb.
Shapes.
I'm just saying, you know how when you do that... You see the answer and you're trying to guide somebody who just isn't getting it to the answer without just being like, this is the answer. You try for all of your might to like get him. It's like, oh, Skidum, you see something in the tracks that isn't like footprints. You're like, ooh, this is probably important, but you can't quite tell what. And Valgor, you know the whole time. You're like, God fucking damn it, it's cave scorpions. Come on, you should know this. It's fucking cave scorpions.
So it's got more than 2 legs, right, Skidum?
It looks like it might.
Yeah, so
1,
how
2,
many,
3,
how many
4,
legs
5,
does it look
6,
like it has
7,
6
8,
legs, right?
9,
It's
10,
a
11,
six-legged
12.
worm!
12.
No, that's not how
12.
worms work!
12.
12? No, that just means there were 2 of them. So that means if there's 12 legs and there's 2 creatures, that means each of them has...
Legs!
Yes, but how many?
But now I have
9.
seen...
No! Okay, they both... Clearly, they're heavy at the front because they have big, meaty. No!
Yeah, scorpion boobs.
Big meaty tits!
Wait, you know they're scorpions?
Yes, duh. We've all known this. What the hell are you thinking? I was just trying to determine if they had 12 legs or 6.
God damn it! God damn it! God damn!
Roll for initiative.
Balgor, it's okay. Passing wind is like sharing a secret. Do it
You
with
already
grace
said that one!
or risk losing all credibility.
I would like
Even
to
the
fight
small-
these scorpions.
Even the smallest scorpion can drop a stink bomb in the grandest of halls. Shall we go?
I'm done
Well-
with you.
As it turns out, I can't read. That's for the North Passage. The West Passage here.
Then we went down the North
That's
Passage. It's
good.
fine. It's fine. Just roll with it. No.
Whatever works.
You started going west, but I'm
The
doing north
northbound
anyway.
passage has 3 sets of tracks leading to the point where spill-off from a cross pipe has eroded the tunnel floor. The east and west passages both link up with the North Passage here. Anyone coming to the North Passage from either of those passages, oh, okay, so let's do this, because you can. Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
You
Here we
recognize
go.
these insects as glowworms. This is in the West Passage. And
My
with your critical
babies.
success,
My baby. Come to Papa.
they just begin like slithering onto you,
He's covered in glow.
covered in glowworms. You know this particular species of glowworms can be lured into creating cave colonies, a technique commonly used by the Grandaskin.
Are you breastfeeding those glowworms?
They have to become
They're
big and
getting
strong.
brighter. They just latch straight on like they belonged there.
That's right. Well, they got them lamprey mouths, so.
The lamprey of her tail.
While Vagor is breastfeeding these glowworms, Skidum, you find an antique-looking bronze key in a small pool of water at your feet.
Alas, good gents, pray forgive the delay, for yon flapjacks require the gold and bronze hue beneath the water graced thy noble eye.
I would like to give this rat head trauma. Please.
No violence around the babies.
Those are grown-ass fucking glowworms!
That's what you think. That's what you think.
They're literally getting longer with every drink.
Every suckle, with every sip of sap suckle. All right, little ones. Into the bag so Papa can take you home. All crawled into a fucking little bag.
I fucking hate this.
I'm gonna pull up the key.
Oompa loompa doopa da dee. This is what happens when you suck on titties. You get big like glowworms are too. Just like Oompa loompa doopa dee doo. And then they're all in the bag, and I put it away.
Cool.
That was a show.
Yeah.
You find yourself back into the North Passage now. There is I haven't even been making you all make the acrobatics check. I don't care.
Whoa!
Whoa! I will, however, make you all make a perception check.
Oh, perception.
Darling, is that a pocket full of glowworms? Or are you just happy to see me?
I don't know, but I'm trying to find some I'm trying to find some freaking music that works.
18.
What am I doing?
A perception check, please. Sorry.
21.
10.
That's good enough. You all notice as you're traversing through this northern passage of these sewers that the mud here gets particularly deep, and anything stepping in it will latch onto you. Not quite like a tar pit, but it's going to be difficult to move through. Basically, it would be advisable to attempt to pass this somehow or go around and circumvent the mud. Yes, boss.
Could I bake the mud?
Yes, you may.
Yay.
Do you have like cantrips for fire? Like, is that built into your kineticist?
I don't use cantrips. I just make fire.
You just make fire.
Yeah.
You all also do have the burning hands, thanks to Kaylee. The mud itself isn't flammable, but with enough time, we'll say 10 minutes have passed. Yeah, it takes about 10 minutes to dry the mud to a point that you'd be able to safely step on it.
I will remove my glowworm babies from this dangerous situation.
Would you like to put it in my cheek pouch for safety?
Can I just get some spit in a jar? They might get hungry.
Ah, sure.
It's just lots
Couple
of
bugs
questions for you about all of this.
And I'm gonna look at this ground. Oh,
It's better if you don't question it.
Yeah.
though thine bacon be crispy, we may walk across here now, right?
Yes, you can walk across it.
Mr. Skim, I feel like you're using a smart voice and you're saying bigger words, but the overall quality, I haven't noticed a stark uptick.
The hours late and the griddle wearies.
You were
Wouldn't
fucking
thou desire that we
the hours.
round our
Christopher
flapjack?
Walken's for a second.
Oh, my lord!
The hours.
How I say? That's the griddle. He says it's late.
Holy
And then now,
Now.
the flapjacks.
Oh,
When they
not
don't
my
before the
champagne. I'm gonna
sun.
hold my pinky out. I just got my intelligence up to 20. You know, so fucking smart.
Stop.
So, yes, wouldn't we like our last round to fucking stop laughing? No, it's not Walken, not Christopher Walken. No.
It's really hard to get out of it when you're in.
No, my lord. The hour is late. I'm here now. The griddle and wearies.
My lord. This is like
Without
Christopher
desire.
Walken's at the Shakespeare Festival.
One last round of flapjacks before the sun bids us.
She should
I'll
have
do.
died hereafter. Time creeps in this petty place, day after dusky day, all the way to dusky death.
Are we done here? Can we?
Me, Nolan, Ash, me and Gup have taken hostage of the stream, and this is what we're doing now.
Apparently.
Now, I do believe we should probably move along.
For some reason, that voice is very convincing to Valgord. He goes, "Very well then."
You travel a mile further in the northward direction. The north and west passages seem to sort of interlink at this point, leading further north, and split off into sort of an east-west passage. This passage is about 10 feet wide. A dim lantern gleams from a larger room to the west of the intersection. These descriptions are very not helpful. You're traveling through the sewers. You find a dim lantern gleaming from a larger room in front of you.
Balbo, do you see this large lantern gleaming from the door in front of us?
Yeah, it's the only light source we have besides my unending pockets of glowworms. all throughout my booty shorts.
And that is why we love you.
God,
When
I
did
love you
Morgan
too.
Freeman get here?
Who?
What?
Morgan who?
Morgan Freeman.
I don't know who that is. Does he sound like New
I'm
Skidum?
just Skidum. Nothing more and
Just
nothing less.
Excuse me, not New Skidum, just Skidum.
Do you know
Which is-
about the Shawshank Redemption?
I know that you had to deal with a lot of shanks in prison,
Shit.
boss, but
Yeah.
we could talk about this later.
I just remember that he sat there smiling as we drank his beers.
Yep. Dandy Hugh Frame was the whitest son of a bitch.
I just think of the Family Guy episode of that.
Sorry, I interrupted Nolan.
No, that's fine. That gave me an opportunity to read. Because as we all know, I've never read this before. As you
That's
approach...
right. You have only bits worth of time to figure out what's happening next.
Exactly. The more you all bit, the more I can prepare. It's a symbiotic relationship. You generate content, I read the content, so you can generate more content.
That's right.
Speaking of, as you approach, you hear a clink of metal on rock and a woman saying, "Oh, blast it! Don't tell me I dropped it out there in the swamp."
Shit.
Careful.
Valgor is going to stuff his hands down into his pockets to extinguish his glowworm pants and sink into the muck to try to hide. Just a hat with some eyes poking out of the mud.
Do we think this is those thieves?
Hello? What did you drop in the swamp?
What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, let me scroll down a couple pages here.
My bad.
No, that's fine.
Fucking Ash is the gas pedal on this car.
Honestly.
To get us through shit.
You step into a large dead-end room, dimly lit by a nearby grate and more glowworm clusters. The area looks lived in, with the platform in the back of the room holding a fire ring, and beneath, assembled from fallen rocks, holding gear. You don't know this person yet. She stops searching her pack as you approach, shouting, what did you shout?
Hello? Do you need help?
Because she has nowhere to run or hide, she refrains from pulling out her dagger. But her hand rests on her hip, near its pommel. Why? This is... How are you supposed to know this? Probably because it says later on. Actually, this is a good opportunity for me to...
Die.
Want to take a break?
Cliffhanger. Yeah, not much of a cliffhanger, but this is a great opportunity for us to take a short break, stretch our legs, drink some beverages, use the bathrooms, and for me to read the next section of this adventure. So we'll be back in just a few minutes. Stick around if you're subbed. Enjoy the clips. We'll be right back.
Grandpa's been dead for 40 years.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Wait a minute. What do you mean he's going to be disappointed if he's dead? What is going on in this town?
Happy belated funeral.
Our ancestors are coming back tomorrow night to celebrate, and we're celebrating. That's why we bought this alcohol. It wasn't much, but we had a lot of people.
That's not how it works at all. They're always here, watching you, always watching you, especially during the you-know-when times.
Wait, what? Really?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, they're there when you...
So have any of you traveled through the desert before at all?
On a horse with no name?
It's good to get out of the rain if you can, but it doesn't rain very often.
Because in the desert, you can't remember your name.
You know,
So
I'm gonna pull out my alchemy jug. Would anybody like some mayonnaise?
Why do you like me?
Who doesn't like mayonnaise, Kupo?
But like not as a meal.
I'm gonna hold out. Yeah, Kupo. And I'm gonna like dip my hand in and eat some mayonnaise.
Style. Oh, Jesus. I hate
I'm gonna
colors.
dip my hand
Commitment. Commitment.
That's amazing.
Take that. That would never actually taste like.
Keep it together.
Keep it together.
Oh. Wow.
During the play? Is that
why not?
Yeah, well, she's gonna see the play. She's coming to watch it. That's why they're practicing.
Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna bring the moon to end the.
Do you just want to put on a play?
Yeah,
kind of.
I mean, that sounds like
She's
fun.
not coming back.
She's not. She lives here.
She has to come back sometime.
Yeah,
Isn't she seeing the play?
No.
She's gonna see the play. They're working on the play. Why would she not come back to her home?
Off.
Well, yeah, where did she go?
So we sit here for 20 years waiting for her to
We're
come
still
back.
here then. Why are you making us do
Get your
this?
shit that was stolen, Mick.
Oh. Well, that's
How quickly the tone changes.
Yes, and he also is in some circles is known as Randy. Sorry. So Rand
All right.
Action shot. Where were each of our characters last left off in the cliffhanger? Valgor was running towards the glowworms.
And welcome back to the
belated.
Unprepared, the game show where we try to diplomacy our way out of an encounter. On tonight's episode, we have Valgor, Voss, and Skidum, who are simultaneously covered in muds and running towards glowworms. In front of them is an unknown female dwarf who seems standoffish, her hands on her hips near the pommel of a dagger. The party must attempt to gain her trust, each being able to attempt that's right, only 2 checks to gain trust from the dwarf. Should they fail, combat will ensue. Should they succeed, the dwarf will introduce more details about themselves and the plight that they are in. Is this the NPC they're looking for to complete their quest? Is it a random NPC that is just a random encounter? Does any of this at all matter? Find out tonight on The Unprepared!
Is that Sandstorm?
No.
For legal reasons, no.
Sorry, is that Dust Storm?
Man away storm.
Yeah, that was Hamstorm. You get those glowworms, BB. You know I'm going for those worm babies. Fucking hand to ear to hip. Full force running at them.
You're running at the glowworms in front of you above this dwarf?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I see her reach for her dagger, I go, ma'am, there are some worms that need some help right now. Give me a second, okay? Okay, I'm doing something. I'm doing something right now. I need 50 cheeseburgers, 50 fries, 50 onion rings.
Would you like to do this with diplomacy, deception, or intimidation?
I would like to let me look.
Or if you can justify it, a relevant lore skill, or a spell.
I would like someone else to do something.
I'm good at intimidation
Okay.
and deception.
So what Valgor's gonna do is he's gonna freeze. He's gonna look at the lady. He goes, "I just want the worms, ma'am. Okay, I just want the worms." He's gonna stand there sweating bullets, and he's gonna look to his friend and be like, "Help me, please."
If you don't let him pass, I will stab you in the face and then set you on fire.
So there's nothing to be clear about this. Let's set the stage a little bit more clearly. You're basically in a dead-end room. There's a grate that is locked, which the dwarf is standing in front of. Directly above the dwarf is the glowworms, basically, providing illumination for the dwarf, kind of like a mobile work light. So it's not so much that Valgor would have to get past the dwarf. The worms are above the dwarf.
If you don't let my friend get the worms, I will burn your face off, and you will not be able to tell me who you are, and then it will be a sad day for all.
And then once I get the worms, we can just talk.
Yeah, and we can talk.
And as a general reminder, if I can find it, because I was trying to explain this when everybody's ADHD kicked in.
If that happens.
It does happen. You remember that these worms, basically the worms can be lured around, creating sort of colonies and caves for lighting, a technique commonly used by the Grandaxan dwarves to distinguish between underground passages and to decorate their tunnels.
I know that you use these worms for a certain purpose. But listen to me. I'm gonna nurture them and make sure they reach adulthood so they can have beautiful worm babies, alright? Worms are endangered. Ecologically speaking, you must surrender these worms to me.
Make a diplomacy check.
I'll roll. Wait, can Voss do her thing first?
Yeah, Voss, what are you doing first? Sorry.
I'm threatening to burn her face off.
If what? Sorry, what is the ultimatum?
He can have his worms.
Okay. Roll an intimidation.
Okay.
I can offer nothing except for performance.
26.
Roll. Make it happen, buddy. Fucking go, Skittle. I'm not. I have untrained improvisation, so Valgor is shooting from the hip with a +4, no matter what.
Okay. Whoa! Let's not get hasty here. I haven't even told you my name. You haven't even told you yours. No need to fuss right to weapons.
All right. We cool?
I don't know about cool, but we not hot.
Okay. I can work with that. Now, my friend Mr. Skin would like to show you something very cool.
You're not going to expose yourself, are you?
No.
No.
Is that what happens down here? Oh my God. That's what I'm so sorry, man.
I will expose myself to you.
No,
in
don't do
poetic form.
Okay.
Yes.
Is that the euphemism?
What does this person look like in front of me? You said the dwarven?
Yeah, they're a darker skinned dwarf with brown hair and brown eyes and like leather armor, a dagger with a gold and red hilt, wearing some iron boots. They look like a seasoned adventurer.
Now, fair ham, so noble. You're beautiful, and your hue, your salty tang doth hearts renew. Behold the links, each
pumping round. A chorus of flavor, a symphony of sound. 'Twas in a Denny's beneath fluorescent skies where Linda was served with weary eyes. Take heed, quoth she, poise and grace. Thy bacon's crispiness rivals the noble face. And yet she poured the coffee black. A quiet breeze betrayed her back. Fear not, Linda laughed, for 'tis but the sound of breakfast joy, as doth abound. Ah, breakfast meats, ah, my muse, from sizzling griddles to hickory hues. Each bite a triumph, each morning a kiss, a savory taste of breakfast bliss. Now we're in ruins, we don't want to fight. We got the thieves to expel, but even in battle, my syrup doth compel. A rogue may steal gold, or a pancake stack, yet none can take thy smoky crack. For whether I'm a mouse or waitress divine, thy glory breakfast meats shall ever shine. From flapjack towers to ruins of old, thy love is richer than gilded gold. So let us feast, both in elegance and crude, with bacon bold and sausage lewd. For in this life, midst chaos and farts, it's breakfast meats that win our hearts.
Rock soup for me.
Rock soup for you.
Sorry, I haven't been paying attention. I've been...
The dwarf seems to take some psychic damage.
Now that art has been shared, can we come to consensus? We are not enemies.
Then why are you here?
We came down to help somebody who was stuck down here. Is that you?
Depends on who sent you.
Apparently you got some friends upstairs.
But not like God, but like up there.
Maybe.
Oh, God, I don't.
Could be.
Maybe. I look at Voss, I was like, are we going with God? Is God, yes. Is God a go? Because I met him. We could say God.
I'm gonna look at the NPC and say, I think they're going with God.
Don't worry. We're on a mission from God to save you.
Trying so hard to not make you fail this.
I did a good roll.
Do you need a roll from me? I haven't rolled anything. Do I need to roll?
And sorry, when I say fail this, that's probably not the right word. It's, oh, we're dancing around the subject. It's very cute that you think you can win me over with talk of gods and
I grab her by the front of the shirt and get in her face and go, tell me your name!
I'll ask you one more time. Who sent you?
Fine, I'll tell you who sent us. I'm gonna bite my lip and I'm gonna look to Voss and I'm gonna look to Skidum.
Do you think I'm like on her like a monkey would be on someone? Like my feet
Like
are
a
on her
spider
chest, and I'm just like, what was his name? He was literally just here.
No, we were sent by the Aspis Consortium.
Would you like me to get off you?
Please.
Get off, and I like.
Don't they catch on fire?
No, that's over.
Oh.
It's not over, but their armor is not necessarily flammable.
Also, I can control that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll cast grease on them. No, I'm just kidding.
The name's Branwyn. Who are you?
My name is Voss, and this is Skittum and Valgor and his weird dog, Vang.
Pleasure. That's Vang, and these are my babies. Holds up worms.
He's very into worms.
Interesting.
Do you know that you can breastfeed them? I don't know how he's breastfeeding them.
With the milk of human kindness, Voss.
It takes
You're
a
not
lot of
even
practice.
a human.
Oh, that's why I keep it in a jar.
Okay.
did not know that. Look, I don't recall
do you
hearing
put the
about
jar?
you at our last consortium meeting, and who exactly sent you?
Listen, that's on a need-to-know basis, and if you think they have everyone come to the meetings, then you don't know just how advanced the consortium is about doing a business.
Are you mansplaining the consortium to this woman?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Trust me, it's totally something they would do.
I believe you because you're an expert in law.
Yeah, only like crypto bros join the Aspis consortium. Prove me wrong, internet. Prove me wrong.
I'm gonna be real honest with you. I don't like you. I don't know why you're here. And I'd prefer it if you left me to my business.
Would you like a mithril waffle iron?
What
Why
is
the
your
fuck
business?
would I want a mithril waffle iron?
Because it makes the best waffles.
There's no way that the Aspis Consortium would hire somebody of your abilities.
Well, yeah, but the point is that you're kind of stuck down here, and it's not like we're a part of the Aspis Consortium. There's just some people that know you're down here, and they want you to get help out. Because if you're down here any longer, you're gonna die down here.
Didn't you just say that you were with the Aspis Consortium?
I said we were hired by them. It's because you didn't hear correctly. It's because you're kind of weird. So, like, you should trust me.
Oh, it's my fault.
This is the
Yeah, it's your fault.
with the worms in his pants.
The man with glowworms suckling off his teats and slithering out of his trousers. I'm the
My
weird
booty
one.
Booty shorts. Well, yeah. Obviously, honestly, you're acting super crazy right now, and you're not hearing correctly. And honestly, if you don't start, like, acting cool, you're not going to have any friends by the end of this. So you should listen to me, because what I remembered is right, and your memory is wrong.
It's true, ma'am. You are acting quite aggressive. I would please need you to stand down. I am feeling quite scared.
One more time. And she's gonna flip out her dagger real cool. It's gonna like flip a couple times and grab it right out of midair. It's like, who sent you?
Oh, go just tell the woman who sent us. I can't remember his name.
It was Jerry.
I don't think this will go over great.
If it's a matter of you not remembering, I'd be happy to remind you.
No, I remember. I'm just trying to follow his advice and not just give up who hired us.
Fair.
Well, actually, I remember his faction. I don't remember his name. What was his name?
It was Valet.
There's this guy named Valet, right? And he told me there was someone down here. They've been down here for a while in the sewers, and they might be stuck. So he asked us to go down, find him, and try to help him out and get him out there. Okay? Full honest truth, okay? Worms on her.
Worms on him. Valet Durant. The leader of the Radiant Oath.
Kevin Durant's brother, yes.
Yes, we all know that Valet Durant, the leader of the Radiant Oath, is Kevin Durant's brother. Yes.
World-renowned NBA star, Kevin Durant's brother, Valerian Durant.
He hired you to come down here and get me. In what world does that make sense?
Listen, I don't really get it either, but apparently, honestly, he's just worried that you're going to die down here in the sewers, and that's an awful death. And I think, he told us he's willing to just, like, put amends on all the shit you've done just so you don't die down here, okay?
Make a diplomacy check.
God damn it!
Look, I'll admit, I I have nothing against the Pathfinder Society, but as far as I'm concerned, they're just another obstacle along in my path of getting out of my obligation to the Aspis Consortium. So, please, just leave me be.
So, do we just go back to him and be like, she said no?
So do I get the worms? Can I still get the worms?
No.
Can I still get the worms? Also, okay, so the Pathfinder, wait, hold on, you have problems with the Aspis Consortium?
Yes. Well, I'm gonna need at least another successful diplomacy, intimidation, or
I see
deception
it's
check.
complicated on your Facebook profile.
It's complicated, but to divulge that information, I need somebody else to be making rolls. You all get 2 rolls.
Please don't let me roll again. I know about words.
Nah.
I'm gonna change my lore to lore worms.
23.
23. What's your tactic? You don't have to tell me what you're saying, but like,
I'm gonna deception it.
Okay, and how are you, like, are you trying to deceive her into thinking you're on her side, or like what? Okay, like shit talking the Aspen Consortium?
Yeah, fuck them.
Okay, gotcha. And deceiving because you probably don't really know enough about them, but you just kind of blow. It's like, yeah, fuck the Aspis Consortium. Like, they always just, okay, gotcha. Look.
Every time you get to like a proper noun, I feed it to your ear, boss.
Like a name or a location.
Yeah,
over.
Yeah, I hate having to go to the Serpent's Den. The Serpent's Den.
Look, I'm only working for the Aspis Consortium long enough to pay off my deceased mother's debt to the organization. But if I don't do it, the responsibility will fall to my brothers. But I think I've found something down here that might help pay it off, but I've lost it.
Well, what the hell is it?
It's a great question. I suppose I should just tell you rather than being cagey about it. You, Mr. You seem very elegant.
Thank you very much.
You've been a passive observer aside from your poetry that you assaulted me with. What say you?
Yeah. One must not underestimate the power of a well-placed
Yes, and anyway, since you asked, I lost a key. The key itself may be quite valuable, but it may also open this grate here. I think it may. I don't know for sure, because I don't have it on me, and I seem to have dropped it in the mud.
Nah.
What do you think this here grate leads to? How's it going to solve your debt problem?
Well, these are Aslanti ruins, and...
You think there might be some treasure down there?
That's what I'm thinking. And as you know, the Aspis Consortium deals in treasure and making treasure valuable.
Well, sort of I hate to be kind of a stooge here, but the Pathfinder Society does sort of a similar thing.
You don't say.
Whoa there, girl. Can you say that one more time, but slower? I've got a knife in my ear.
Oh! Well, why did you put that there? I said I lost a key. I dropped it in the mud.
Valgor. I'm gonna whisper. Should I?
Don't be whispering into the knife. Hold on, let me turn.
Should I give them the key?
Let's you know what? When you feel ready, let them know we have the key.
Now, ma'am, I'm gonna let you know that these two here treat me really, really nicely. They buy me all these ices. Dolce and Gabbana. Fendi and Nadal. Valgor be sharing. All the money got me wearing.
Got me wearing, yeah.
Yeah, but I ain't asking. They say they love my ass. In Seven Gene's true religion, I say no, but they keep giving this key.
So I keep on taking.
I'm holding up the key.
As you hold up the key, the sound of scuttling feet,
a
lot of feet, echoes from the tunnel leading into the room. There are platforms along the edges of this room, which are even ground, but the sewer floor that you are standing on is uneven and requires extra movement to traverse. Sorry, this particular module is laid out very in such a way that it would somebody who had pre-read the adventure would do well. So I'm having to sort of skitter around and find some information here as the two cave scorpions approach, one from the passage north and one from the passage east, which doesn't make any sense because I thought there was only one way in, one way out of this room. But the scorpions attack as a group. These scorpions are accustomed to the slick sewers and ignore the effects of the uneven ground in the area. They split up their attacks and try to poison as many enemies as possible. Please, do me a favor, everybody, and roll for some initiative.
Yeah! I look at the dwarf and say, Truce, for now. And I cock my gun.
All right.
Quickly, please, choose something from my supply. You may have one of 3 lesser antidotes, 3 minor elixirs of life, and a sun rod.
I'll take the antidote for the fucking scorpion.
Me too.
And what was what were they again?
3 lesser antidotes, now 1 lesser antidote, 3 minor elixirs of life, and a sun rod.
What is a sun rod?
That's a great question. I don't know.
It's basically a magical flashlight wand.
I will take that. It is a 1-foot-long gold-tipped rod, and it glows after it's struck on a hard surface. For the next 6 hours, it sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light in the next 40 feet.
It's Pathfinder's glow stick crack.
I'm saying that as I'm waving it around. How's that?
It's like a petrified glowworm. You just crack it and it glows.
Oop. Well. These are
you want us to roll
right?
with our social check of choice because we were talking when they walked in.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Well, no. Tell me if I have to do it because I'd rather not.
Oh no, you don't have to.
Okay,
if you'd prefer to, though, I will.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Whoa there, girl. Whoa there, girl.
There's scorpions afoot. There's scorpions afoot.
Oh!
I believe there's a couple other words there at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
There's scorpions afoot. Get it off! Get it off! Get it off! Get it off!
Get out! Get out!
Who rolled 1 on initiative? Actually, you know what? We're gonna try something new.
I don't like new.
Who rolled the highest initiative?
I got an 18.
A 19. A 19.
Oh, I got what is that? 8 plus 10 is 18. That's why did I have so much problem with that?
I don't know, buddy.
You all will get to go first collectively as a group. You will be able to coordinate your turns together. Like if Voss is like, hey, I'm going to do this, Valgor, you can coordinate. It's kind of like a big combo attack. Once you've decided what you all want to do collectively as a group, let me know, and then we will sort of parse that out. There are 2 cave scorpions. Branwain is not going to fight with you, but they will not fight against you. They will hold their own. Also, Voss, you do have to announce your actions. We have not been doing this whole game.
I forgot about that.
Me too.
I thought it was just 1 session, but I guess
no, it's a permanent thing. That's right.
Nolan, is either of the scorpions like on top of one of us more? Like, is any one of us more in danger than the others?
No, they're kind of flanking, as if performing a pincer maneuver.
Shut up.
No.
Let's all take psychic damage.
Okay. Then I'll say, I'll divide my actions. Does my hunt prey from before when we started track to the dwarf woman or to one of the scorpions?
You did the hunt prey at the very beginning where you first. So that was going to be to the dwarf, unless you recasted it when you found the cave scorpion marks.
Nah, I didn't. Okay, then I will use my actions to hunt prey one scorpion, shoot, and I'll command Bang to bite the other one. But I'll let Boss and Skid decide what they want to do.
I want to set one on fire.
You want to set one on fire? Okay.
Yeah.
If you're setting one on fire, Boss, since you're the other big hitter, I'll send Bang to go help you, and then I'll shoot the one that's closer to Skid.
Okay.
I want to give... Now, there is something I have learned about these scorpions, and that is their vital organs.
I want to cast a spell that lets me see the scorpion's organs.
Okay.
Good lord.
It is, what is it called? It's called organ sight. That's, if you can imagine.
That's much more creative.
Yeah.
No save, no nothing. You see the target. When I cast the spell, I attempt a special recall knowledge check using medicine to spot and discern a vital organ. Let's see. So a medicine skill. How do you know what the DC is?
Standard DC, I believe, for the creature. So if it's a level 1, it's a level 1 DC.
It is a level 1 creature.
So level 1 DC is probably, I think it's a good DC. Well, I shouldn't say that. No one knows.
What was the... Sorry, I was reading something. What am I looking for?
Level 1 DC, right? For the one of the scorpions.
Level 1 DC.
Yeah.
Oh, to like save against the effect?
I need to make a recall knowledge check against the scorpion.
Gotcha. Most of the DCs have been around 15 for these guys, so I'll say 15 in lieu of finding an exact one that you're looking for.
15 is the correct answer, Nolan.
Okay.
18.
Beautiful. I was gonna say 15 is like the common DC we've been running on all these.
Just
so
Google every level has a DC associated with it. If you Google level by DC,
it's probably in my little game master table here that I have. I just have to find the relevant table in all of the other tables. I miss having an actual physical D&D screen or DM screen. I was talking about this with Ash the other day. Like I've gotten so comfortable with 5e, I don't need a GM screen. But with Pathfinder, I miss having all of that info like right in front of me while I learn the system.
I will literally send you mine. It's so useful.
I had one. I had a first edition one. I need to just go ahead and buy a second one because I have a digital version of it. It's just harder to manage.
Literally, the Pathfinder 2 screen has every useful thing you could ever want.
Okay. I will have to go ahead and buy one again.
It has all the conditions, all the
That's what I need.
Yeah.
Okay, so Skidum is casting a thing. It's a DC 15. What did you roll?
An 18.
A 19?
An 18.
Okay, 18. So yes, the cave, is it one or both that are affected?
One. Just
one of them. So the cave scorpion on your left, their organs begin to glow. For Nolan's DM screen fun. Thank you so much, Monkey Man. Also, somebody's going to get a +12 to one of their rolls. You get to decide who. Their organs begin to glow phosphorescent through their carapace. Voss, you are roided out at this point. You have a bit of luck, you have guidance, you have a +12 to one of your rolls. Valgor and Voss, Skidum has made the organs of one of these cave scorpions glow, so you can easily identify.
I don't think it only works for me.
It only works for you? Okay.
Yeah.
Skidum seems to hone in on the leftmost scorpion, so perhaps it might be best for you to focus on the rightmost scorpion.
I can see their insides from
Disgusting.
the outside.
I would like to
eat it.
Yeah. Beat it up.
All right. How are you going to beat it up?
Are you going to hit it, Gup?
Yeah, I'll bite it. Yeah, if nobody else is doing anything yet, I'm gonna bite it.
I was gonna go for the right one, so
Yeah,
that's all you.
on the left, the one I can see, I'm gonna bite him. Yeah, with my last action.
So you're set. Go ahead.
Sorry. I'm gonna send Vang out to gnaw on the leg and hold it down for Boss to blow up the other one. While as Skidum is biting the one he's fighting, I'm gonna turn my gun on it, cock it, and just shoot through its thorax.
All right. So we've got Skidum, who can see the insides of the left scorpion, who's biting it. Vang has ran to the right scorpion, chomped on its leg to hold it down. Valgor is shooting at the left scorpion while Skidum bites it. And Voss, you're punching the right one?
No, I'm
Or what are you doing?
I'm sending a fire arrow at the right one.
Gotcha. Everybody roll for your attacks.
Mine doesn't have a roll. I need you to make a reflex save.
A reflex save.
Let me do this in order. I'm gonna have Vang grapple the one that is gonna put the one that's doing a reflex save off guard, so I'll give it -2 if it succeeds.
Perfect. It's a 27 for the reflex save.
Nurse Squiggles, I don't think scorpions have dicks in which I could bite. But if that's an organ I see, it's the first one I'm going for.
I'll let you, if you want, Ash, to use... I don't know what your DC is or what it needed to fail, but if you want to use your guidance to subtract... never mind. Actually, you know what? I'll let you use that +12 if you want, since you don't have attack rolls. If you want to subtract 12 from their reflex save, I'll let you do that.
Cool. That means it hits.
Perfect.
24 to grapple, Vang to grapple the one that's burning right now. So it is, if that is successful, it is grabbed.
That is a, what is that, a fortitude?
Yeah, I guess it's fortitude.
Okay. Look, I'm not going to lie. These new dice from Die Hard Dice are rolling fucking hot. I rolled nothing but like 18s and 19s all night. That is a 24 for the fortitude save to counter the grapple.
Is that just 10 plus its fortitude bonus?
No, is that how that works? It's not a roll.
Yeah,
plus
so
the
you don't
fortitude?
have. It's not like you have to roll every time I roll. It's just whatever.
Gotcha.
Whenever fortitude, will, and reflex DC is just the bonus plus 10.
Gotcha. In that case, it's gonna fail.
I got 16 fire damage.
16 fire damage. Alrighty. I'm holding that information. Does Vang's grapple do any damage, or is he just like chomping?
Not unless he critically succeeds.
Okay. What was his roll to grapple? Sorry, 24 you said?
24.
That is going to be a critical success.
Oh, sweet. Hold on.
Nice.
Hold on.
Shit.
Holy shit. You see this fucking coked up hyena just like...
Valgor, while you're calculating that, Skidum, what is your bite doing?
A 28 to hit.
That hits.
Is it a critical hit?
It is not a critical. Yes, it is.
Okay.
Sorry, I can't math.
Okay. What does that do for damage die? Does that matter? Does it do
I'll
anything,
give
or
you
is
a
it just
choice.
if the stuff says? I don't know about rules.
You know, since
like-
I joined Playotic like 3 years ago, I have been wanting to use critical effect cards, and I still to this day just keep forgetting about them. I don't have them within reach of me, so I'm going to give you a choice. You can do the rules as written, crit rules, which I don't know offhand. You can double your damage dice. You can do exploding damage dice, or I will just let you, because I'm a benevolent game master, don't ever say I'm not, just triple the damage.
What, just out of curiosity, what are the normal rules?
That's a great
Before I make
question
this
that I would
decision.
be happy to tell you, but I can't get the freaking archives of Nethys to open on my computer right now. I've been
the normal rules are just double damage. You take your damage
Okay.
and double it.
I'll take my damage. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, that'll work. Let's
As
see.
long as it's not precision damage. Precision damage is the only thing you don't double, so like sneak attack and shit like that.
So just roll it and double it. All right.
That's not true. Sneak attack you do double.
5. So we'll start off with 5 from my damage from my initial bite, which would be 10. But that spell, since I can see its organs, is 4d6.
Hell yeah.
Did I hear 4d6 or 46?
I don't, what's that? 6, 14 times 2, 28 total. Plus, yeah, so 38 total points of damage.
Oh my
Gotcha.
god. Oh my god.
Valgor,
bite it as
back
hard
to
as I
you.
can.
Vang has the scorpion restrained, so it's essentially he's pinned him to the ground. So the scorpion can't move or attack until it uses an escape action and escapes the grapple.
All
And I'm
right.
gonna turn around and shoot it.
All right. How much damage is your shot gonna do?
This will be. Oh my god. I almost certainly crit. I rolled a 19 on the dice.
That's almost certainly.
Yeah, plus 13, 32.
Yeah, that's a crit. God, that fucking scorpion's getting fucked up.
Is that the left one?
That's the right one that you're biting.
the right one.
Or the left one, yeah. The left one
I
you're
did
biting.
Hunter's Market, but whatever. 25. And I'll use
All right.
my last action to reload.
Let's sort of set the scene here. So you all are talking to this dwarf, holding up the key, and as you're discussing things, these two cave scorpions come skittering into the sewer tunnels that you're in, one on the left, one on the right. Immediately you spring into the action. Valgor sends Vang to the right scorpion. Skidum senses its critical weaknesses with its organs and bites the scorpion. As Skidum is biting into the carapace of this thing, chomping off its head, Valgor fires a shot from Randy Jr., the boom boom exploding the carapace into just mist. If you've ever gone clay pigeon shooting, you've absolutely dusted this scorpion. Not that Skidum even needed any of your help, but fuck, you finished it off. Meanwhile, Vang is pinning down just rabid, just chomping at the fucking leg of this other scorpion, while Voss hurls, what is it, a fireball or a fire chunk? It's a bird made of like fire and metal and shit.
It's a bird made of fire.
Gotcha. Like fucking hard, just like, you know, like a phoenix swooping through. Yeah, exactly. And just collides. And as it makes contact with the front of this scorpion, it just kind of like dissolves into ash and nothingness.
Cool.
It dissolves into a picture of Ash.
Yeah, it just crossfade into a photo of Ash's face.
Terrible.
Oh my God. Well,
I'm sorry, well, you just thinking that we're useless and we can't do anything. Just stand there with a knife and go, oh my God, don't pinch me with your boobs.
no, look, I'm not about to make the same mistake my mama did, and if you Pathfinders can keep me safe, maybe they can help get my brothers to safety too. I'll happily come with you.
She called us
right.
Pathfinders.
Well, there you go. Looks like we just proved ourselves.
We did.
Now, if you excuse me, scoops worms into pants.
You know, I don't want to go digging through this. It makes mention of if you like show her the key, you can suggest that you work together to find out what it unlocks. And I don't know if that's like a plot hook thing for future adventures, or if there is something in here that you could have found with it. So for now, I will say that.
Oh, like it doesn't, like the hash doesn't lead to anything? Like the grate?
It does not seem to.
Bullshit.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. How could you dangle that right in front of us?
I feel like it's like a red herring. It's just like, you want this, you can't have it.
Yeah, it just says she suspects the key opens a door or a chest somewhere in the ruin, but she hasn't found it yet. And then it says you can earn a trust point if you return the key to her. It also says if the PCs return Branwen's key, she admits she stole it from the Pathfinder Society in the first place, but she suggests that you work together to find out what it unlocks. And if you did not find it, you can have another opportunity to find it in the Western Passage. And when you find it in the Western Passage, it says you find it in a small pool of water. They found it previously in the ruins, quote, found it, but dropped it while exploring. She just suspects that it opens a door or chest. So, I think that's kind of like one of those my interpretation things. So fuck it. You find that the grate actually isn't locked. She was just turning it the wrong way.
Fucking idiot!
Look, I was under great stress. And beyond the grate is actually it's kind of like a small closet. I'm sorry,
there, girl. Don't eat all that scorpion claw. Them's the best parts.
Okay, I
I'm
guess.
also eating a scorpion. I'm gonna come up.
Oh my god!
That's scorpion.
So you were wearing all fucking white and you were just eating. What the fuck? This is Ash, not Voss.
All right, Mr. Skittle. We're gonna take care of you now. There you go, buddy.
As you're cleaning up Skidum's face, here's a box. It seems to be locked.
But we have a key.
Hold on, Mr. Skim. You got a little dab on your chin right there. You got a little dab on your chin.
What the fuck?
Now you done ate all the crab claws, and them's the best part, all right? So.
No thanks. Oh.
There
Shrimps
you go.
is bugs.
If you stay in your clothes, you're getting a whooping. I've turned Nurse Wiggles country at this point.
I didn't get it on me, but it's all over the floor. You don't know how long I had ketchup in my mouth. I had been trying to mutter a word for a long time, but it's hard when your mouth is full of ketchup.
I would like to end this, please.
All right, I guess I'll throw this box away.
I want to open it!
Well, then open it, boss.
I open the box.
With the key?
Yeah, clearly.
Excellent. You open the box, and what you find is...
a dick in a box.
This segue to our outro. Thank you for hanging out with us this evening for another episode of The Unprepared.
Thank God.
I get the feeling that you all don't enjoy playing this game with me.
No, I do.
Oh, I love it.
I'm
just very itchy and I want to go take a shower.
Look, I'm excited
cleaning
for
up ketchup.
eventually being able to run a game where I prepare, because while I do enjoy the sort of
I feel the exact same way, Nolan.
Yes. I don't want to say the novelty of it has worn off, but fuck, we've been doing this for near a year.
Yeah,
and it's like, the part of me that is like showmanship that wants to put on a good like performance for everybody is like, fuck, this would be so much better if I could just read it beforehand. Because I am really enjoying these. And they could just be better. In a different way. Not that these aren't good. Just in a different way better.
Well, it's one of the things you realize, like, we're always going to pee-pee-poo-poo shit it and fart it a little bit.
Exactly. We always got a little bit,
right?
Just a little bit of incontinence here on Playotic Games.
So the being unprepared is just more of that.
Exactly. You know? It's almost too much.
It's almost too much.
It just drags the line of too much. But speaking of too much, actually, that's a horrible segue. Wednesday is the finale of Legends of the Dump.
What? Oh my God! No.
Wow!
Throw some fucking shade. You son
In my
of a
head,
bitch.
I was thinking of like, I was like too much, like
Serge is gonna
full,
die.
satiated,
I
fulfilled. So Wednesday is the finale of. Although for Nurse Wiggles, it may be too much. They may not be having a good time with Legends of the Dump. They were promised a certain bill of sales about what the Legends of the Dump would be, and it.
Those are preconceived notions.
Yeah, those are preconceived notions, and frankly, you have no one but yourself to blame for thinking it would be anything but what it turned into be.
We've been married
Fidel
long
loves
enough.
the
You
dump.
knew what would happen.
I love
is-
the dump and
was
its
this-
dump truck ass.
Yeah.
I love
Yes.
its big fatty.
The donkey donk.
The other Session Zero is not
the other
tomorrow.
Session
It was originally supposed to be. However,
December
I have
3rd.
midstream, I received an update due to Thanksgiving and some other
It's my
other
fault.
effects. It's Ash's fault. They
Go
are
take care
moving
of my
it to
mom.
December the 3rd. Oh, that's right. It's your mom's fault. It's Ash's mom's fault. So the Session Zero
Give
for
me your
Escape
number.
from Avernus is going to be on December 3rd, with the first episode following that very next week on December the 10th. Escape from Avernus is a game that is going to be run by Mick. It is probably, I keep saying 10 to 15 episodes. I have no idea how accurate that is.
I'm so excited.
It's going to be fun. As I get more details, I will sort of leak it out as we do. But before that, we have this coming Sunday. This coming Sunday, right? Yes, this coming Sunday, starting at 10 a.m. Central Time. We have a stream. It's going to run most of the day until about the evening. Did I say 9 a.m. Central? Sorry, 10 a.m., 7:30 Eastern, 9 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Central. We will be doing a stream. Basically, we're supporting Preble Street. They are a Maine nonprofit dedicated to ending homelessness, hunger, and poverty within their local community. They have spent over 40 years providing critical services like food, shelter, and support to their vulnerable communities. And we are going to be teaming up with Jordan of Goose Poop Games. If you remember him on Extra Life earlier this year, we're going to be playing Good Soup all day. There's going to be a couple of games, 3 to 4, depending on how things go. We're aiming right now to raise about $500 for Preble Street, so that they can continue to feed and pursue their mission to help their community. It is for that local area in Maine. It's not a national charity like Extra Life. However, Jordan feels very strongly about this group and the work that they perform, and Jordan is also local to Maine, so we were excited to be given the opportunity to help him bring some awareness to this group and help that cause. But that's going to be on Sunday the 24th. More details to come about that throughout the week as we get some things locked in.
Playotic, we are badass at raising money for charity, so let's.
Oh, we're so good at it. We are, holy shit, somebody donated between the last time I looked at that. Hang on, I have to see. We are at $5,500 on the year. Who the fuck donated? Why doesn't it tell me?
Why are you so accusatory?
Oh, wait, no, that was last week. That's right. iGator donated $55 last week to round that number up to $5,500. The year's not over. We don't really have anything going on, particularly for Extra Life. We don't really have any incentives or anything. But if you find yourself with some extra money and you want to contribute to a good cause, that is still going through December the 31st. You can donate to us. You can donate to anybody else. Next year, we'll be doing the same thing. If you want to join Team Playotic and raise funds in your own local communities, on your own streams, on however you want to do it, you can join Team Playotic, raise money for your local hospitals, but contribute to that Team Playotic number and see number go Bert, if you will. Otherwise, as I get our friends pulled up here to see who we can possibly raid.
It's ketchup. That's all I can taste is ketchup.
You just taste ketchup?
And then it went down, and I'm not used to not having hair on my chin, and so it was instantly cold and wet.
Oh.
And I'm not used to that.
I love that for you.
That's interesting.
I kind of agree with Ash here. That does feel like you're just desserts.
Yeah.
It feels like you're the consequences of your own actions.
I'll take that one.
It sure is. How about we raid Darling Creepshow again? I think we may have raided them last week, but they are doing some more mini painting. This week they're doing a black dragon.
Ooh.
I'm glad you had fun, Monkey Man. I'm trying to get caught up with chat. It's so hard to stay on top of chat and everything else and all of my streaming responsibilities. So I'm sorry if I missed any of your messages. Otherwise, I don't know. I feel like I say the same shit every week, and I hate plugging stuff. I hate advertising stuff. You know where all the links are. You know what all we do. Come find us in Discord. Hang out with us. More to come, as always. We've got big plans for 2025, and we hope that we will see you there. So until next time, let me start this raid counter.
Wait, what's our raid phrase, Nolan?
Thank you for reminding me. What is our raid phrase?
Shrimps is bugs.
Shrimps is bugs.
Shrimps is bugs.
Sure, bugs is
That feels like probably the most tame raid phrase we possibly could have picked out of all of the things that were uttered tonight. So shrimps is bugs it is. Thank you all again for hanging out with us. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Wow.